Hi, this is Kathy Michael from Ithaca College Library, and today I'm going to show you a lesson on how to find a particular journal and whether the library has access to it. We'll look for the physics teacher and the American Journal of Physics. The first thing you need to do is go to our library's website, which is library.ithaca.edu, and then on the library's homepage, scroll down to the footer of the page, and in the right column under Resources, find Journal Search. I'll start out by searching American Journal of Physics. There it is, we have it. The one thing you need to pay attention to is if you have an article that you know that's older, you need to pay attention to what date ranges we have. So we have all the way back to 1933 in our online journals, and if you wanted to see what we had for physical journals, we have volume 31 to volume 86. That being said, if you just wanted to go to the online, click on online journals. It should open up in a new screen. And you can browse volumes, so if you were browsing some of those issues, you can go right to it. If you wanted to search, you can click the search in the upper right and put in your keyword. Let's take a look at the other one. I'm going to close this out and close this out. And this time I'm going to look for the physics teacher. I'm going to click on this one and open it up. So we have this in periodicals, and if I look at that, it says that we retain only the latest year. That says to me that we don't have any of the older volumes. And then I'm going to scroll up, and the availability here is from 1999 forward. So anything prior to that would need an interlibrary loan. So I'm going to click on Ithaca College Online Journals. Open that up. And let's say while I'm in here, I heard that there is an article in here about how a cat flips over and lands on his feet. So the one thing I'm going to think about before I even search are what words should I search on. I'm going to start out searching with cat for the word cat, and if that doesn't work, I might switch to other words for cat such as feline. But let's try that. I'm going to hit the search box in the upper right, put the word cat in, and I'm seeing there's 154 articles. Cat's cradle, cat's whiskers. And a little further down, there's a tailless cat in free fall. Could be interesting. This one caught my eye, the angular momentum conservation in the cat twist. And this could be it. Now, if I try and download it, we don't have access to this because, as you remember, if you went back, we only have it available from 1999. So what you need to do if you wanted this particular article is you need to go to the library's homepage, and in the upper right there's an account called Interlibrary Loan Account, and you would log in with your NetPass username and password, and you're logging onto a server called Iliad, an interlibrary loan server. And if you need a journal article, you can fill out this form and submit it. The first time you ever use it, it's going to prompt you to add in your contact information where we can alert you once it's arrived. But once it comes in, it's usually posted as a PDF on this. You would get an email, you'd log in, and you'd access it. Now there is one other trick to do this, is to go up and get the name Angular Momentum Conservation in the Cat Twist. So let me go back to the home page. And I'm putting in quotes because I want all of those words to be found together. And there it is. It says we have no online access because of that date issue. But at this point, if you go in through the library's search, it will prompt you for interlibrary loan. And the neat thing about doing it this way is if I click on interlibrary loan here, boom, it fills in the form for me. Then I can just scroll down and submit that request. It's wise to give yourself about a week. This is a Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 service. So if you did something Friday evening. It probably wouldn't come in too early the next week, so keep that in mind with interlibrary loans. The final thing I want to do is maybe take that journal title and maybe go back to this here. And if you scroll down under citations, see where it says citing this? Try clicking on that. And now you're listing sources that are citing that article. Remember, it's from 1995, so anything published since 1995 that's referring or citing to this article is here, and the theory is if it's citing to it, it's somehow related to it. The first one's in German. The second one is a simple model for the falling cat problem. And the last one's the electric cat rotation without net overall spin. And then you can click on those and access them. Some of the citations in the library search have a down arrow, and that's the citations within that article. And then the up arrow, once again, are finding sources citing this. You can also do this through Google Scholar, so let me just do one last lesson. I'm going to go back to the library's homepage, and you can use Google Scholar through the library's homepage. So let me go down there, Google Scholar. And why this might be good is because it includes our proxy, and the proxy would make it so that you can link into any full text article. So I'm going to stick that article in there, run a search, and the one thing about the cited by in a Google Scholar, it seems to have more for whatever reason. So I click on that. Here's an alligator's twist when it's feeding in water. You can get maybe, sometimes you have full text online, but if you want to see it through our library, you can click on that link and then see if you can get that online. So there you go, and there's your PDF. That's the end of the lesson. The last thing I'll say, and this is also on the library's homepage, is if you scroll down under research help and you need help finding anything or running a search, don't hesitate to email us or call or stop by. You can even meet with us. This is me, Kathy Michael, and if you click on my name, you can actually visit me in my office. So I hope this helps you out, and have a wonderful spring break. Thank you.